Welcome back to my channel. In this short tutorial, we'll see how to draw a ballerina shoe starting from a 3D shoe last previously modeled in Rhino. We've opened a file representing a ballerina shoe last. First, we duplicate the layer containing the surfaces. Duplicate layers and objects. Rename the layer Upper. And make this layer active and hide the layer with the shoe last. As you can see, the surface has the seam curve positioned laterally. So we need to move it appropriately. If we type seam, several options appear and we'll choose SrfSeam. Select the surface. As you can see, you can choose the seam point. Let's move to the top view. Use the quad snap and position the seam there. Now, show the layer where the 2D curves were drawn. Let's move to the side view and use this curve, to define the shape of our ballerina. Select the curve, select the Project Curves or Control Points command, then select the surface. I leave the options as is. Delete input no and press enter. If I go back to the perspective view, I see that this curve has been drawn. At this point, I can use the curve to cut the surface with the trim command. So I've already practically obtained my shoe. I hide the layer with the 2D curves again and can simply develop the surface on the plane with the surface flatten UV surface command, unroll surface UV, which after some experimentation will prove to be the most correct type of development compared to developable surface squish and smash. I select the surface. Remember not to activate explode yes. Explode must be no. Press enter. It is possible to select curves. We'll see this in the next example. For now, let's not select any curves and confirm the operation. In the top view, you can see how the object has essentially created the shape of our shoe. You can then orient the object and trace the various curves. Let's do an operation that simulates this step very quickly. So I'll take the line command draw a horizontal line, activate the end snap and the near snap, and select the surface. Take the orient 2 points command. The first point will be this one, the second one this, after which I'll select 2 points on the line. From now on, the operations can be performed in 2D. It will be enough to extract the edges of the face and then proceed with the classic operations that a shoe pattern maker performs on the 2D shapes. This is the simplest procedure, as you can see. If hypothetically we also wanted to include projected curves on the tool, I've already prepared a sample curve, this one. I can project it onto the shoe. I'll hide this object again after projection. And at this point, when I develop the surface on the plane using again the UV surface development command, I'll select the surface. Then I can select the curve and confirm the development. Rhino unrolled this surface again, but this time with the projected curve. I can extract again the edges and then I can orient my object. It doesn't matter the order of these operations. You can first move and rotate, then extract edges. It's the same. That concludes this short tutorial. I hope you find it helpful. Goodbye to the next tutorial.